Is that? Damn, Netflix is really going all out for season 2. We have finally got some big Avatar news, and not just for Netflix. Avatar Studios is making a rare appearance on the channel. Everyone give a round of applause for Avatar Studios, finally doing something after 4 years. But anyways, we're going to be talking about some new information in regards to season 2 of Netflix's Avatar, and how they're going to be changing up the formula for the better. We also have a weirdly controversial Toph announcement that we're going to be going over later in this video, so stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and start off with the Avatar Studios update, because it's by far the smallest update, and if I didn't cover it here, no one would even know it happened. But the official Avatar Studios website has finally been updated with some key information. They have finally added an about section and a character information section. In 2021, Nickelodeon founded Avatar Studios to be led by Michael Dante DiMartino and Brian Konietzko, co-creators of Avatar The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. The division is designed to create original content spanning animated series and movies based on the beloved world of the 2 series. Avatar Studios also helps guide creative development of all official products and experiences by Studios partners. This site is your destination hub for official social communities, shop links, and new content updates coming from the Avatar world. Now, this website update is interesting for a couple of reasons. This is the first time since 2021 Avatar Studios has officially acknowledged that they're making animated series and not just the movies. Before, we'd have to speculate on what's happening based on vague comments by Brian and leaks from Avatar news, but now we have some official information. If you want to know what one of the first series is going to be, go and check out my last video after this video, because we dissected what Brian said about the series and we figured pretty much everything out. The other reason this is interesting is because San Diego Comic-Con is next month on the 25th. We typically always get at least one Avatar panel, but it's never focused on the animation side of things. But this year, I really think there's a chance Avatar Studios is going to be there. To me anyways, it feels like Avatar Studios has been slowly building up to an announcement of some kind. They've announced multiple games releasing, toys coming out, and now they updated their website to have an about section and character summaries telling you all about the Avatar characters. This leads me to believe that they're going to be expecting some extra traffic around their website soon. And you guys already know, if there's an Avatar Studios panel at Comic-Con, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, so subscribe for that. The character summary section is so funny because it has every character you could think of. There's Aang, Sokka, Katara, Momo, Appa, Suki, Ty Lee, even Ozai. But they just decided to leave out May? May couldn't make the cut for whatever reason. Now, I haven't talked about Netflix's Avatar in a long time, but here we are, we're back. In my opinion, we have some really good news here. Netflix is changing the way they're going to be making the series. But before I dive into that, I need to explain to you why this is a big deal. As I'm sure most of you know, the live action series was filmed on a volume screen. At first, this sounded like a great idea. You could minimize the need for actual sets, have high quality backgrounds that move with the actor, have the actors themselves feel more immersed in the world. You could theoretically save money on CGI because you wouldn't need the CGI in the backgrounds. So Netflix went all in with this technology and built one of the world's biggest volume screens to future-proof their new franchise. But there ended up being multiple problems with this. From personally speaking to people on the inside, here's what I've gathered. The volume screen made it extraordinarily difficult to get the costume colors right. Not only that, it also just looked bad in a lot of different scenes and was the reason the series took almost 2 years in post-production. This leads me into today's news. This is coming from Night Gambit. If you guys want to go check him out, I'll leave a link down below. He tends to have a lot of Netflix scoops, so go check him out. But his tweet says this: Netflix will be moving away from using the volume screen for the next 2 seasons of Avatar The Last Airbender and use more traditional real-life sets. Casting is currently underway and production begins this fall back in Vancouver. This means we are going to be getting practical sets for Ba Sing Se. The giant, multi-layered city is coming to life for real in practical sets. Obviously, they're going to be using CGI for most of it. I'm not that naive, but it's still super cool to think that some of these iconic locations are going to be coming to life. And Netflix, if you need someone to come in for pre-production and see if it's lore accurate, I'm your guy. I'll go on set. I'll inspect everything. Vancouver, Canada is only a few hours away from me, so let your boy know. In particular, I'm looking forward to the the Earth Rumble Arena episode, not only because it looks cool, but Netflix's Avatar desperately needs a fun episode like that. That episode is just so funny looking back as an adult. The gang has a dilemma. They need an earthbending instructor for Aang. So as most kids would think, you know what, let's go to school. Maybe school will have someone there. That's a solid idea, right? But when that doesn't work out, they're like, what's the next best idea? And they decide to go to a WWE show. Come on, that is just so adorable and exactly what a group of kids would think. Hopefully season 2 won't take as long to come out as season 1 did, which I really don't think it will. Now, since we know season 2 probably won't take as long as season 1 did to come out, this leaves me thinking, what comes out first? Netflix Avatar season 2 or the adult Aang movie from Avatar Studios? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Alright, the time has come. Let's talk about Toph. There is now an open casting call to find our Toph, and what they're looking for is causing a lot of controversy online. Avatar The Last Airbender open casting search seeking the role of Toph. Character is mid to late teens, blind, female, and Asian. Yes, mid to late teens. Not 12 like the original. She is sassy, confident, unfiltered. For most of her life, her strength and formidable earthbending skills have been suppressed. But now on the run as the Avatar's earthbending master, she is uninhibited to become the fierce warrior she believes she is. Dance or martial arts experience is a plus, shooting anticipated for fall 2024. I do find it just a little bit funny how they put unfiltered in the character description when they're the ones who put a filter on Sokka in season 1. Joking. But Toph absolutely cannot be messed up. I let a lot of things slide in season 1 because honestly, I'm not super picky, and the show was clearly made with tons of love, so that let me excuse a lot of things. But Toph would be where I draw that line and stop supporting the show. If Toph is messed up, that's my quote-unquote they ruined it moment. So Netflix, for whatever reason, if you want to make me personally happy, and honestly I think a lot of Avatar fans will be on my side on this one, you have to cast Diana Soi as Toph. She not only looks just like Toph, but she sounds just like her too.
Whoa. Just kidding. Oh, please don't hurt me, Toph. You're the greatest earthbender in the world. Yes, I am.
There is no one else in the world putting this much effort into getting the role as Toph. She really deserves it. This video is from 2 years ago, so she would be 14 now, which is the same age as Gordon, so it's going to look right on screen. I did see a lot of people complaining that the casting call wasn't looking for a 12-year-old, but Toph being 12 has never been important to her character. What's important is how she acts as Toph, which we can see she's already doing pretty good, and that she's the same age visually as Aang, which she is now. This girl is doing everything to shoot her shot, and she really deserves it. So guys, hashtag Diana Soi for Toph, spread the word, and I will catch you guys later this week with a surprising video on Yang Chen.